life is going to want to say, come on back. You were comfortable. We were good in that old space. I mean, it's not great, but you're getting by. The business is doing pretty good. The job pays the bills. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. This is your life, right? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the news right now. Things are going to change. And I feel you couldn't be better positioned than you are right now. I want you to really think about this. People, when the economy shifts, people want specialized knowledge, and they need specialized knowledge more than ever before in history. That's when Tony's business, my friend's business in the space, when the economy turns, they grow because people need to have specialized knowledge to have a competitive advantage. So no, I don't think you could be, you raised your hand, whether you're already in this industry ready to scale or you're just starting. I don't think there could be a better time. In an economy that shifts, people want more specialized knowledge. They want what you know or what you're going to be the reporter of. This craziness with coronavirus, where are people going to want to learn from? Virtually, from home, just like this. 100+ countries right here. We are entering an economy where knowledge is the new currency. Knowledge is not just power anymore. Knowledge is value, and the world knows this. Life will try to kick your ass, for lack of a better word. Life will try to say, I don't think you can do it. Come back to your old routine. Even if it's a business that you have that is thriving, but you want to do something different, or you're just starting out, or you got followers, but you don't know how to monetize. Life is going to want to say, come on back. You were comfortable. We were good in that old space. I mean, it's not great, but you're getting by. The business is doing pretty good. The job pays the bills. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. I don't care how scared you are. And I know so many of you are scared right now. Being scared is absolutely one of the foundations for your next level. Because if you're not scared, then you're just accepting what life has to give you. You know what you should be scared of? You should be scared of not tapping into your full potential. You should be scared of not being the best version of you. You should be scared of not doing something meaningful in your life. You should be scared of that crap-ass story that has held you back in the past. That's what you should be scared of. I think this is really important because most people miss this. Without the right mindset, has anything in your life worked, right? We know this. I'm telling you something you already know. You think, like, I just need the tools. I just need the tactics. Show me how to do it. I'm a hustler. I got this. I can make this work. Not really. I want you to look at it through two different eyes. One, how can you get fired up? Like so fired up you can't sleep, not care what your friends and family think, not let that inner villain, that inner self-doubt tell you you're crazy, not let that old voice of insecurity come back. You're going to kill that voice of insecurity. How can you become absolutely certain that this is going to be your thing, right? We need to anchor that in for you so you keep going. But simultaneously, you're going to want to bring that to the people that you share with. Again, whether you're going to build a course, whether you're going to do a Zoom call, whether you want to do something in person, build a community. I'm going to tell you a little story here that most people don't really know about me. So when I decided, after Tony changed my life, and I decided I wanted to be in the knowledge industry, I didn't even know it was an industry. I was just like, Tony Robbins took my money 25 years ago. He sent me information and audios that changed my freaking life forever. That dude's getting paid to change lives. I'm in. Let me just tell you, who in here wants to get paid to change lives? Like, I know it's a duh, but give me that. That's how I felt. Tony took $297 from an infomercial from me. My family told me I was nuts. I went through that damn thing obsessively 3 different times. Life would never be the same, in Tony Robbins' words. And I'm like, hell yes, I'm in. I had no idea what that meant, but within 2 years, I had my own information product. I had my own infomercial, and I was changing people's lives. And that was during smoke signals and horse and buggy, right? This is 21 years ago, before the age of the internet, right? But here's the thing. In my journey, when I first started, this is where the lessons begin. You ready for the lessons? When I first started, I thought people just needed, even though Tony changed my life with mindset, I thought people just needed to know the how, right? My first course was teaching people how to make money with cars. How crazy is that? I made money with cars in my 20s. So it helped me launch into the real estate world, and real estate and cars made me a millionaire in my 20s from being broker than broke. True story. So now I wanted to teach the world how to make money with cars. That might seem crazy to you, right? So if you think your niche is crazy, I was teaching people how to buy cars, clean them up, and fix it, flip them for a profit, right? So when I first started, and this is a teaching moment, ding, I thought I'm just going to give them everything they need to flip cars. There wasn't a damn thing in there about mindset. Nothing. And I gave it to people. And what happened was people weren't using it. And I was like, why wouldn't people use this? They gave me money. Like, it didn't make sense to me. They gave me money. I gave them how. And now they're not doing it. And then I could picture people sitting at Starbucks, I don't even know if Starbucks was around then, but sitting at Dunkin' Donuts at the time, saying, yeah, I bought this thing from Dean Graziosi. It doesn't work. And that freaked me out. And then I was in this industry, kept going, and I started listening. It's why I wrote the book Totally Fulfilled in 2007. I didn't write a book on how to make more money. I wrote a book on it's all in here. And I started realizing that the reason my own success came is because I had a bulletproof mindset. I would chew through a rock wall if I had to get the success. I wasn't teaching that. What was I teaching? I was giving the tactics, but people were going in with the same frame of mind and state of mind, so they weren't using it. It's oh, I got to do that. I don't know. I'm a little insecure. That makes me nervous. So there was this epiphany I had at a certain time. I had my mantra. I had my incantation. Every time there was a bad day, I was if I can get through this, I can get through anything. The world deserves a better version of me. I have more. I am more. I can be more. I'm going to do all this little stuff. People always ask, how'd you be so successful with 13 companies? Everybody wants to know, what's the secret? What's the secret? The secret is an unstoppable mindset, and one that I work on every day. You can't go to the gym on a weekend, work out like an animal, and expect to be in great shape for the rest of your life. How often do you have to go to the gym? Every other day, every day. You can't eat great for a weekend and feel you'll be skinny for the rest of your life. How often do you have to eat good? Every day. You can't read a book, go through a course, watch a training, get your mindset fired up and think you're going to have a great mindset for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. It has to be consistent. So when people say, what is the secret to your success? It's a freaking unstoppable mindset. Because then once you plug in a good relationship, I can crush that. Plug in being a dad, I can crush that. Plug in 13 different companies, I can crush that. Because my mindset. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because you anchor in the mindset. You're not going in you're going in give me it. Give me it. As Tony would say, yes. You're going in state. Sometimes you want to give people what they want, but deliver what they need. Write that down and circle it. You want to give people what they want and deliver what they need. Ding! You're like, some of you might be going, duh. But I want to tell you something. I've been to 1 million live events. I've been to hundreds of days of masterminds, hundreds. I've gone through hundreds of courses and trainings. Most people miss it. Most people are so excited to share their breakthrough. Oh, this is how you fix your marriage. Okay, step 1, you got to do this on Wednesday nights. You went right into the tactics. You went right into the strategy. Get them in the mindset why they want to fix their marriage. You want to learn how to paint better. This is the stroke. Before you do that, a little time on why do they want to paint better. Get into their why. Get into the reason that they want to get to that next level. Spark emotions in their heart, and they will devour your content. They will tell friends. They will tell family. You know why? Because you will allow them to feel understood. At the end of the day, do we want to live in our hearts or our heads? Do we want to make brain decisions or heart decisions, right? At the end of our life, would you love to say, well, it's very logical. Lived in my head my whole life. No, I led with my heart. People want their hearts touched. They want to feel connected. And here's the thing most people say, I don't need that foo-foo mindset stuff. You know, friends of mine that I had to drag to Tony Robbins because a prophet's never welcome in their hometown. I got a buddy who go through a divorce or go through a tough time. No, you can't help me. I'm like, come to Tony Robbins. I'm not going. I have one buddy, one of my best friends for the longest amount of time, been friends since we were 8 years old. We're, 43 years of being friends. Going through a tough time, gained a little weight, not that happy. I said, I want to take you, come to a Tony Robbins event with me. He's like, nah, I'm not going to that. Then people started telling me, he goes, listen, all right, I'll go with you, but I ain't jumping up and down. And if you haven't been to a Tony Robbins event, you need to. But he said, I ain't jumping up and down. And somebody said, he tells you to massage each other. And he's like, I'm just telling you, leave me alone. I'll go. And he kind of talks like that. He's from New York, right? Hands, accent, right? This is true story. I take him, this is 8 years ago. I call Tony. I said, brother, I'm coming with a buddy that needs it. Okay, I'll put you right up front. So 5,000 people. He sits us like right here, like, right? So he's looking at me. He's like, during the thing, he's like, is that your buddy? He's like, so he's like leaning into this guy. Here's the funny part. I got to fast forward. 45 minutes in, my buddy is jumping up and down. He's massaging the guy next to him, ear to ear smile. He's like, I am effing unstoppable. We were 45 minutes in. By the time we left there, his body was vibrating. In 30 days, he lost 30 pounds. In 30 days, he got back into his old physical shape. In 30 days, his relationship went to another level. He's like, oh my God, Dean. So you got to remember, most people that tell you or don't think, I don't want mindset, just give me the real scoop. They don't know what they need. You know what they need. I'm telling you what they need because I've been doing this for 20-something years. Tony's been doing it for 40-something years.